Hello everybody, my name is Markiplier. And welcome
to tonight's episode of Critical Role, where a bunch of us nerdy-ass voice actors sit around and play the first game of
Yandere Simulator.
Super excited to be back. I've missed this a lot. I missed this. Said, oh, you guys will be fine. Apparently, it's some crazy girls. They have plans to purchase and kill meat. Ladies and gentlemen, I am sweating. I am scared. Look, if she's going to kill me, we have to stop her now.
Yasha will totally kill me, don't worry.
Kill the thing!
I run
take out my great sword.
I run to intercept.
You're gonna kill him.
Yandere.
You glance over as the
Yandere
yells out once more, as the skin on her arm suddenly begins to tear, the bones splitting from the flesh, writhing and cracking. And she just turns toward Yasha and grabs and tries to tear into her with 2 strikes. It reaches down and slams its fist into her chest. Yasha, you take 800 points of bludgeoning damage. It kind of rips into her, begins gnawing into her flesh, and pulls away. All right, Yasha, your turn.
All right, Yasha. Come on.
Okay,
Yasha.
can I get to that
Yandere.
Yes, you
beast
can.
number 1? I would like to rage. I'm gonna workshop it. I'll find something later.
No, I like it. I like
For
it.
now, it's a placeholder.
Can I rage right now or no?
If you'd like to.
I would like to rage.
Alrighty.
Yes.
That strike.
Get the fuck out of
Welcome back to another Try Not to Laugh challenge.
That was intense.
Yeah, no, it does not make this.
thing's
It rolled.
It's a big one.
Yeah. So, as you come down with your blade.
I mean, I knew it was gonna happen. I knew what was gonna happen. I knew what was gonna happen.
I would like to rage. Do it! Okay, I take out my beautiful greatsword. So, okay, so I just roll.
You roll with advantage in your.
You could get a 20.
Okay,
That hits. Go to roll damage. 13 puts on the. Well, once was this kind of beautiful young woman is now this swollen, horrible, undead form lumbering past, and you just cut a heavy chunk of meat off of its shoulder. It curves around and makes a second strike at you. Glance over just in time to have it clock you right across the jaw. Your vision kind of blurs and doubles for a second. That's going to end their turn. Yasha, you're up.
I'm gonna just rear back and just punch it.
Okay, go for it.
Okay.
Make an attack roll.
23.
That is actually gonna miss. She ducks out of the way and begins crawling across the ground. Draws a large, sharpened knife. Rushes forward, blade held above.
Horror game?
The first strike hits, and as the knife carves through Yasha, the body like snaps and opens.
Horror game?
And Yasha snaps back into place, the torso kind of locking back in.
You can't just suddenly become a horror game!
So I would like to rage. I'm gonna just punch it.
600 points of damage. You rush up and critically kick this
Yandere.
on the side of its body. Wham! You feel breaks and bones. And it gives this kind of screeching sound as it
love
falls
it.
over onto its side and then gets back in its place. It's hurting. You see it's barely holding itself in place, but it's angry and ready to snap back. So
Yandere.
it's gonna go ahead and just shift around, kind of painfully limping to get down and try and bite up towards your face. The 2 against you is a 6. That hits? Alrighty, and 17, both hit.
No.
All right, so you take from the first one 600 points of piercing damage.
Whoa.
As it leaps up and actually...
I have resistance to piercing.
No, you're not raging.
Oh, you have to be raging?
Yeah,
See,
that was
okay, I
resistance to the
didn't
rage.
know.
Just reach over to Yasha and I go.
And it is Yasha's turn, actually.
So I'll get ready to rage and just punch it.
But you've already punched
Got
it, so.
Okay, just punch it.
Okay.
And as you do that, wham! You slam into its face. You watch as the skull caves in, the teeth piercing both of the red, bulging eyes. And with this horrible, sucking, kind of sighing sound, it bites up and you put your arm in the way and it just clamps onto your forearm and begins tearing. You go ahead and shove it off and it lands onto the ground, spins, it gets back to its feet. You take points of bludgeoning damage.
I would like to take out my sword and just try to between the eyes.
Go for it. Go for attack.
This is one of the highest rated games on Steam right now.
Hits, one more damage, yeah.
So, what do I roll?
Hi everybody, welcome to Ultrakill. This game contains scenes of explicit violence and gore.
Yeah! Not +5 to whatever I
Yes.
roll?
Yep.
Okay, so,
Points of slashing damage.
Fuck yeah. Dude.
As you rush towards it with a large arc, slamming down where you watch as you carve through part of its carapace. You watch as two of the eyes are just cloven through and are now bloodied and ruined.
blinded.
It shrieks back.
Open it the fuck up.
It swings at you twice, both of its giant, massive clawed fists just kind of striking out towards you. After it slams into you once with the fist, and the other one grabs into your like stomach, abdomen region. The claws kind of dig in, and its jaw unhinges and slightly drops like a snake's. It looks up to you. Then it pulls back ready to strike, and you just kind of shake your head, and one large swipe carve this giant mark across its chest. And you just cut this heavy chunk of meat off of it. The body like snaps and opens, and you watch as the torso kind of spins off. It looks like only the spinal column is holding it in place, but it's managing to maintain its structure as it's. And the shadows suddenly swirl and gather around this zombified woman's form and cling to it. Where the cloth and flesh kind of opens, you can see this kind of blackened interior as the muscles are trying to move almost like worms to regather and tighten.
I would like to punch it.
You deck
The Yandere
in the face as the skull caves in, the teeth, piercing eyes, and you feel the crunching weight behind it as it kind of falls over, gets back up. Its jaw's kind of hanging off to one side, and it has this horrible gurgling sound as it screams at you. You watch as a combination of reddish blood and whatever kind of putrid green liquid is also kind of mixing and pouring out of its mouth. As you come down with your blade and carve through its body, you watch as it kind of curls back, trying to reform and hold itself, but your blow is too strong, and its zombie-ish form could not maintain a cohesive hold, and you watch as it just crumbles to the ground. It falls onto its back, no longer moving. The shadows released.
I like. Oh. I'll be like, you were so pretty too.
Ooh, that feels fun.
It's time for the obligatory dance.
That was the part where we dance. So guys, somebody bought us Just Dance 2014. It came in today. What are you feeling?
Ooh, I'm thinking. The song is the preference.
It's the song.
So that's got to be the right song, you're saying.
DM might have to go first. Yeah, DM has to go first.
All right, guys, we're up.
All right, let's do this.
streets, I got time today. Fucking, I'm crossing the line today. Saturday, let's go. Too sexy for this chain, too sexy for your game, too sexy for this fame.
It's okay, we'll see what's about to happen.
What you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that shit in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut.
I wanna be a master. I wanna be a scene. I wanna be a master.